Morning, everyone. It's 8:37 on Monday the 6th, and this is your pre-opening comment video number 1688. Okay, stocks are doing not very much. Asia was slightly higher, mixed in Europe. The Chinese summit came up with a projection for uh, GDP growth of 5%. That is lower than the 5.5 from last year, the last meeting, and um, stocks just really, I guess, don't care much. Um, Stocks in the news: Tesla lowers price 5,000 on the Model S and the Model X, and the stock is really doing nothing along with the rest of the market. Um, Oxy, uh, we're looking at prices that the CEO there thinks will be a huge deterrent to refilling the SPR. And as always, she says the same thing that we've been saying here for 2 years. It's not the price of oil, it's the refinery. There's a shortage of refineries. The last big refinery, which is 100,000 um, per day capacity, the last one was built in 1977. Bonds are, we're getting a little crowded out. I've used this term for the last couple of months, and this is the first time that I've actually seen it in writing. Um, Investment grade corporations raised 147 billion last year, up from 90 to 100 billion expectations. We have not had this kind of issuance and these kind of rate changes since after the Depression and into World War II, as well as the 2008 crisis. Norfolk and Southern, second derailment in Ohio. I'm sure that the Congress and Senate will be all over that. Speaking about Congress and Senate, we have Jay Powell Tuesday and Wednesday in front of those two, and I'm sure there'll be less than nothing said there. Sienna upgraded, beat um, 53.85, up 476 or 9.7%. Apple was upgraded by Goldman Sachs to a buy, I guess, the 153.12, up about $2, 1.4%. Two biopharma companies, one on the upside, one on the downside. On the upside, we have Bridge Bio, BBIO. They have results from a phase two that deals with growth plates and genetic, lack of a better way of putting it, shortness of stature. The stock has had a range of 70 to 5, closed 1098 on Friday, has had a high so far today of 23. The last is 16 and a half, and that's up about $5.50. Aclaris, ACRS, with a miss on their efficacy. This is a company that deals in immunoinflammatory diseases. What they were trying this one for was skin lesions in areas where there are sweat glands. The stock is currently trading at $7.87. That's down 465 or 37%. It has been as low as 560. So coming back a little, but still down 37%. Chart on the screen, the most disappointing chart I could find, which is Nat Gas, which really looked like it was moving back up, closed near the high, today gapped down. We closed yesterday at about 301. Today we opened at 283 and have fallen all the way down to 261. So basically, we gave up everything that we had last week, as you can see. Last week up here, we're almost to the below last week's low, which was 255 and a half. Last is, as I said, 264. So a big disappointment there. Energy in general is lower. Oil is lower by $1. Has been lower though. Uh, Actually, it has not been lower. This shows as the low. This is April, so we have a roll forward. Nat gas, as I said, down 36. Heating oil down a nickel. Gasoline down just under 3 cents. Gold up $3. And off the high. Silver down less than a penny. Copper down about a penny. Uh, the softs, we have cotton down a little, we have coffee up really a minor amount here on the basis of what it's done. We sold our second half of JO, the coffee ETF, versus about 193. We're now 178, a little bit lower, and I will think about buying that back. I think we paid 46 and change. We got 54 and change. We closed around 51. Sugar slightly lower. The stock futures, which at 7 o'clock the Dow was down 21, it's now up 65. The NASDAQ, which was up about $4, and right now I'm just going to wait and see. S&P up 1375 after being down 1 and then up 4. And the NASDAQ just waiting for a current. Okay, NASDAQ is up about 65. So NASDAQ and the Dow about in the same place, up 68 and 65. And the S&P holding at up about 13 now. Bonds up 27 basis point, 27 30 seconds, which is about 3/4 of a point. This has had a huge move. Friday's move of almost $2 full. And the dollar itself is down about 6 cents, Bitcoin and Ethereum higher. All right, folks, I'll be back later. It's a pretty big week for numbers and, of course, Powell's testimony. All right,